Hello and welcome back. You might hear someone speaking in the background, faintly. It's my girlfriend speaking to her sister on the phone. I just had this urge to record a video today, and it feels like there's something that wants to come through, some kind of a message to share, something that wants to come through. I can't put it any better than that. Clearing the mind. You can see things more as they are. Looking at things through your filter of your beliefs, your likes and your dislikes is clouded vision. Gives you a biased perspective on the world in a time where we need to see clearly without bias, letting go of your likes and your dislikes and opinions and viewpoints, your beliefs, as things unfold around the world, around you. Having a clear vision is going to be increasingly more and more important. The choice is to move forward with things as they change. And I don't mean any rules that are enforced. I'm not talking about following any political agenda or not following any political agenda. I'm simply saying there's a natural energy. There's a natural cycle of energy that's shifting. And when you see things biased through your preferences and your beliefs, then you tend to align more with the outside. You tend to give up your power and what you should be doing to an outside. You outsource your decision makings to the outside. You begin to trust in society. You begin to trust in these organizations that have been built over time, that have kept you safe so far. But that's not what I'm talking about. There's a shift. And in this shift, we need to put down the mind, clear the space, and to look at things with fresh, brand new eyes. In a way, forget everything you know and start to re-challenge, to test everything from this new ground, from this brand new place that we're all in right now. This new energy where we can see things much more clearly. If you will, the sky is clearing right now. And it's a time where if we look without our filters of our likes and our dislikes and the way we think things should go, we might be able to see things as they are. Rebuilding your character from that point. Looking at things as they are, you might realize that certain things are not for you anymore. So you may need to make a decision and say, I'm not okay with this, or I am. But this takes some real honesty on your part And the ability for you to see what's right for you is more available to you, excuse me, now than it's been in a long time. It's like I said, it's like the sky is clearing. And when I say the sky is clearing, I'm speaking of your inside, your mind's ability to see the truth, your mind's ability to see clearly. So for example, you could look up at the sky on a clear day and say, oh, the sun is too warm. That's looking at a clear sky, obviously, through your bias. You might not like the heat, but if you just look, you can see there's something there, and it seems to be giving you heat, seems to be warming you up. You know, there's the sun. Just a simple observation without a like or a dislike attached. And if you look at world events, if you look at the changes inside of you through this perspective, without a filter, using the least amount of labels, and that's really key here, to look at the world inside and out with the least amount of labels you can use to describe, but simply to look, you're going to find something that's immeasurably, unmeasurable in its value. The part of you that is longing for fulfillment is waiting for you to discover it. And in looking at things as they are, dropping your filter, it may take a bit of courage. You may find yourself in a position where you don't like that feeling that you feel. You may notice you want to run from it. You might have some denial of it. For some of you, it might be the opposite. It might be what you've been waiting for all this time. So whatever you see inside of you, if you're running from it or if you're running towards it, that is your own path. It's a time to look at your own. Use this clear space available to you right now energetically to look at your own, to just maintain the focus of you. Not to say that you shouldn't do nice things to people, that's not at all what I'm talking about. But look inward and don't judge others. It's not a time to see what others are doing wrong. It's a time simply to look at yourself with the least amount of labels. Not saying I am this or I am that. Look inward without using I statements or my statements. This can be awkward at first because it's not something that we're used to doing. But with the extra clarity that's energetically around us right now, it's a very potent time to find things inside of yourself, these deeper levels of truth that were always there, but you may not have been ready to embody them, to face them, to see them and accept them and adopt them into the new you, if you will. It's a time to drop old personas, to shed your skin from all of your past. Start fresh from this point forward, because energetically that's the opportunity. That's what's right here and right now. So it's a very good opportunity. It's as though right now the universe is a fruit tree, and the fruit is ready to be picked. It's right now. If you grab that apple and you take a bite, if it falls into your hand, you take a bite, the sweetness is perfect. Everything is ready to go right now. And that's going to last for a bit. A month or so, you're going to see there's this opportunistic energy. And it's going to become more difficult as the month progresses. There's going to be an acceleration of your challenges being shown to you. There's going to be an acceleration of your challenges and the difficulty, the intensity of those challenges. So maybe right now you're facing something very difficult, but it's going to change, and vice versa. Maybe it's easy time for you, like it seems for me right now, and within that 30 days you're going to be shown something, but that you're going to be shown is very specific to your path. So those are your own challenges, and as you face them, as you find that new courage within you, because you've dropped your fear, you've shed your old skin, and you're looking at things clearer now, you're able to accept what it is, you're going to find that it's very valuable for you to not compare yourself to other people, to keep your focus on you right now and just be aware of what's happening within you. Embrace that change that is going to happen, that is happening already. A lot of this sort of stuff happens without our effort on some level. It's almost as though you're driving through a town, and as you're driving through the town, the scenery changes and the things that are available to your vision change. And right now it's at a time kind of as though we're reaching the top of the mountain, and you get to look out and see everything at 360 degrees. So from this vantage point, you can look clearly, see where you've been and where you'd like to go now. So there's this space available, and use this clear sight to plan your next steps carefully. Allow them to be aligned with the aspect of you that knows what is right, not what you were taught is right. Not through your filter of what you believe is right, but what every human knows is right. Let me give you an example. Before a child is taught what's right and wrong, if it sees you killing an animal, it knows it's wrong. A child never needs to be taught that. At an early age, when a child sees the suffering, this is what I'm talking about. When a child sees the suffering of another animal, it automatically jumps in and tries to stop the suffering. It does this automatically without having to believe whether or not it's the right thing to do. So within this time of now more and more clear seeing, allow yourself to act in that direction which we all know is right. And that is the greater message of this video. Drop your past, find your courage, step into the world with new wings, if you will, and get ready to fly. So wherever you are around the world, whatever time it is that you're watching this video, thank you, thank you, thank you. Peace.